All right. I'm going to be sharing with you guys about the carnivore diet and my experiences with it so far. Um, I started it approximately probably 2.5, 3 weeks ago. The reason why I started it was because number one, got blood work done and it showed that I was pre-diabetic. That caused some health scares for me, and I did not want to go down the path where I had to get insulin shots, and I just didn't feel as if I wanted to go down that road. Um, Number two is I was born with atopic dermatitis, and I will probably put some pictures up on the screen as to what my skin has looked like in the past and what the carnivore diet has done for me so far. As you guys can see, my skin is pretty clear right now, and it looks pretty good. So what I can tell you, I started out at 235 pounds. I'm sitting at 207 right now, so the weight loss has been pretty dramatic. As you can say, I'm looking pretty slim, and the fat has been just washing away. My caloric deficit is pretty crazy. I just don't feel hungry ever. That's the number one thing. I've done a lot of diets in the past. When I was younger, I was 330 pounds and I came down all the way to 174 pounds at one point in my life. But just over the recent years and everything that has came about in my life, I just recently just lost my ways with my diet and stuff. So I started the carnivore diet and I really just wanted to find a new lifestyle for me. And I'm just going to break down week by week so far and tell you guys how it went. Week one was probably the toughest for me because usually what people tell you to do is to like just kind of slowly start to get your way into it. Like one day do breakfast carnivore and then eat the rest of the day regular. And then the next day do breakfast, lunch, and then do dinner regular. And then maybe for a couple of days do that, and then in short days time you'll be able to get your way into the carnivore lifestyle. I didn't do that. I just like everything else, I'd do it just no holds barred, just threw myself into the waters and just did it. So day one, I just immediately 4 eggs and a steak, and I'll tell you what, I was pretty much full to the brim first day. Um, so week one, I made sure that I was eating nothing but eggs, bacon, steak, ground meat, and just has been the basis of my diet ever since I have started it. Um, when it comes to supplements, the first day that I went to it, I just made sure that I had a multivitamin and a omega-3 supplement. And the reason why I did that is because I am not a huge salmon eater. I do have salmon in the freezer right now, and I don't even know when I'll get to it. I just do not like the taste of it. I am gonna try my best to eat it because everybody does forget that seafood is a part of the carnivore diet. I just do not like the taste of it. I am an eggs, bacon, sausage type of guy. So that is why I kind of did start to get acclimated to this diet so fast, was because I do love eggs, bacon, sausage. It's just super easy for me, and I made sure to buy sausage with no fillers. Because if you do look at the back of the nutritional facts, be careful with the sausages that you do buy, because a lot of the times they do add sugars and carbs or just some breadcrumbs or something, and they will have like hidden carbs to them. But back to the story, there is a tough time for me to eat salmon, so that is why I do take an omega-3. And I do take vitamin D3 every day just because of my atopic dermatitis. Week 2 is when I really started to feel my digestive tract start to fall back in place. When I say start to fall back in place, it wasn't like the best time ever. It wasn't the best feeling. You could tell that like years and years of obliterating my stomach was falling back in order, and I was starting to reset my gut completely. And I remember when listening to Dr. Barry and a couple of other people talk about the carnivore diet. This was going to be one of those things that you're going to have to get acclimated to pretty quickly. And when week 2 came around, this was going to be one of those things that you're going to have to get used to. And then falling into week 3, which is now what I'm into right now, this is when my skin truly started to clear up, and it is not only just my face, but it's my entire body. I'm also on a non-cortisol steroid shot, which is called Adbry. Hopefully, with not just doing this as a diet, because I do not think that the carnivore diet is not a diet, it is a complete lifestyle change. Going forward, hopefully I can get off this shot, and this is going to kind of reset my eczema, and I'm not going to have to be on this shot for the rest of my life, because I do not want to have to rely on medicines such as Adbry to put my skin in order. Another benefit that I've noticed is my energy levels. The hardest thing that I did was give up pop or soda, and being pre-diabetic, I was drinking probably 7 or 8 Diet Cokes a day, and I didn't even know that was a part of the carnivore diet, just because with every other diet, it is completely fine to drink artificial sweeteners, and it is okay because as long as you're doing calories in, calories out, it is completely fine, and you're going to be able to lose weight no matter what. And the more I read and the more I watched Dr. Barry, who is like pretty much for me like the co-founder of the carnivore diet, he told me like the benefits of getting rid of artificial sweeteners and what they do to your gut health. And I think it was day 3 or 4 of the carnivore diet, I just for some reason switched off light in my brain and was like, you know what? I believe that if I am serious about like turning back the pages of this diabetic load of and wanting to really turn this new chapter of my life, I need to get rid of this soda habit or this pop habit for the Midwesterners out there. And I really needed to just get that out of my life. So I am pop free for the last 18 days, and I was wondering how that was going to happen because my caffeine intake was probably around 400 to 600 milligrams a day, and that has been cut in basically half because the only time that I get caffeine in the day is when I take my pre-workout, and I usually take it every day, which is my one time that I get to taste anything other than water and bone broth. Other than that, I'm going to try to start posting on YouTube a little bit more often. I'm going to try to post some workout videos and give you guys some updates for the carnivore diet just because I've found some really good benefits for this lifestyle change, and I would like to inform you guys a little bit more about what this diet can do for you guys. Thank you.